So someone has asked, do you think mental health and disabilities have a connection?
Absolutely. One of the things I advocate for is teaching people that psychiatric disabilities are also protected under the Americans with Disabilities Act. And if you need accommodations due to psychiatric disabilities, mental health, you have a legal right to them and you can ask for them. And another piece of this is that ableism creates exhaustion, stress. It can trigger depression. Can create anxiety. For example, I get denied rides by taxis, Lyft, and Uber regularly. And when I call one, I'm nervous that there might be another denial. So ableism, again, which is the belief and practice of treating disabled people as inferior to non-disabled people, that can definitely trigger and exacerbate mental health issues. So when we are working to remove ableism from our communities and make our communities more accessible, we're also supporting the mental health of our communities.
So I suffer from a great deal of mental health things. I suffer from depression. I suffer from anxiety. I suffer from panic attacks. I suffer from nightmare disorders, and I suffer from PTSD. And I'm also currently on my own journey to discover if I am diagnosed with autism and/or ADHD. So I deal with mental health for quite a bit. I've dealt with this since I was 8 years old. So I've had a long journey with mental health. And I mentioned all that to say is I didn't realize that a lot of people consider mental health to be a disability until I met Haben at the White House. I was lucky enough, it was Haben's birthday when we were at the White House. And I got to go to her birthday party, which is an unofficial bucket list item. To go to Haben Girma's birthday party. And I met her brilliant friends, which Haben is a brilliant person, and her friends are equally brilliant. And we were talking about mental health, and they were emphatic in saying mental health is a disability. It can be a disability. It is disabled. And I think that's the best connection that we don't often talk about.